Welcome to Security Check. Today we have some more gameplay before our tournament begins soon-ish.
Yeah.
Today we have Ryugumon versus Zephagamon or Yaokinlan versus Shotokasama.
That's true also. Remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member to help us out. And if you are a channel member during the tournament, you will see the games one day earlier than other people. So there's that also.
This was my first time playing the new Ryugumon deck, and
this was also my first time playing Zephagamon.
Yeah, and I did realize during this game that my deck building had been a little bit flawed because I didn't realize how important the aquatic and sea animal traits actually are in these new cards, because they have been always important, but now they have dropped the ability to play level 3s just blue level 3s, or put level 3 blue under, so it's always a sea animal or aquatic or aqua or sea animal. So it's I realized my level 3s are a little bit bad for this actually.
And that will be fixed for the tournament.
Yeah, but this was it was kind of test, so
yeah,
it was fun.
And we are glad we tested.
Indeed.
And the Grand Galemon has protection from Digimon effects until end of opponent's turn, because it suspended itself and then Shoto unsuspended it and gave it blocker.
Yeah. The Lanamon here was actually a positive surprise, because of course I haven't played with the card yet before this, and it was way better than I was expecting.
Solid searcher.
Yeah. And now the stack can't be deleted in battle until the end of my opponent's turn.
And then you can play, is it 4 or lower?
Yeah, level 4 or lower. I think it's just level 4 or lower, blue Digimon.
Yeah. I know it's blue Digimon and not the traits, because I was okay, you could play Ryugumon in Mirage-Gagamon.
Yeah, and it has been shown up in some early Mirage-Gagamon lists in 2.0, so...
Yeah.
So it's again, every card is Mirage support even when it's not in Mirage-Gagamon, because if it's other blue cards, they usually draw cards or something, so they're bad against Mirage-Gagamon.
Yeah.
And now the Ryugumon stack also has the new Puyoyomon inherit. If my opponent attacks with a Digimon, I can bottom deck this Digimon to bottom deck the same. Return to hand at the same level or lower, or something along those lines. But I think this Zephagamon is again immune to everything or something.
Yeah, immune to Digimon effects.
There's so much immunity these days.
But I think it's just end of this turn.
Yeah, it's end of turn. Yeah.
So 14k one check and hits Shellmon, so Zephagamon is fine. Or is this person playing anything that big?
No, there's no Aegis-Dramon in that deck. I think it's the Xiangpengmon is 13k, I think.
Yeah.
And
so that was a safe swing for Zephaga.
Yeah, and now the Zephaga could have attacked if it had any legal targets, right?
Yeah,
because the
Vortex cannot attack if there is no suspended Digimon, or if you have no way to attack your opponent's Digimon.
Yeah. And the Huankunmon gives an inherit that my attack target can't be switched.
Yeah.
So Zephagamon can't block this Ryugumon.
True.
And I slot down the new Marine Bullmon, which gives me end of attack. I can play a level 4 or lower sea animal or aquatic from under it.
Yeah, so you can search with the Sangomon, yeah.
Which searches for aqua, sea animal, and aquatic or aqua or sea animal, and one liberator, so I can get the Tamer and the Sangomon, because Sangomon itself is aquatic, and of course Yaokinlan is liberator.
True. Then to the new Marine Bullmon.
Yeah, it can slot card under any of my Digimon, I think. Then I realized later on that putting the Shellmon there was actually a mistake. Funnily enough, because I could have I could have even there like evolved on top of the Sangamon to play another Yao from my hand.
True.
So that could have been.
And
like
you could have put on the Zephagamon, or what's that?
Zephagamon, yeah, and give it jamming.
Yeah.
So now I use the end of turn of Ryugumon to bottom deck Ryugumon to bottom deck one of my opponent's same level or lower. And then I get to use the decode to play a level 5 from the sources when I would leave the field other than battle.
Yeah.
And the Ryugumon, I think, gave itself the ability to not die in battle.
Yeah.
As it's a blocker itself, so it's a pretty good, like...
Yeah, I'm clearly missing something. I'm pretty sure I do not have any level 6s in my hand.
It's a possibility.
Because I remember having like 2 Grand Galemons and a level 4 and ton of like tamers. But
and is this the turn we make a mistake? I think it seems like it.
Yeah.
So we may make a misplay here because it was basically my mistake because I didn't read the decode well enough.
Yeah.
So that was like my mistake. So here, as the Marienpulmon is dying, it shouldn't be able to use decode because decode is not in battle. So here I missed that fact.
But to be honest, I'm brinking so hard on level 6s that I'm pretty sure when I look at the bottom of the deck after this game, all of my Zephagamons, except the one that I had, are in the bottom like 15 cards on my deck.
But I do show, even as this is misplayed by me, of course, or us.
Yeah.
But I do show some things that can be done with this deck. So here it's all I get to showcase the new Xiangpengmon, which like costs 5 unsuspends, and then you could slot another like sea animal or aquatic under it. So I shouldn't have the Lanamon, and like the game shouldn't be ending on this turn, but
that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Glad that
remember to read your cards and get like it's hard when you like you do know the new keyword, but if you don't like read it enough times, you might miss something or like misremember something.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was my list, and as I said, I'm making modifications to this for the tournament. I don't actually like the Puyoyomon egg. I think it's kind of whatever. It's like you kind of want to use the Ryugumon's own effect to get rid of something on the field and not the Puyoyomon inherit, in my opinion.
Yeah, you can have just like Wanyamon or the other Bukamon.
Yeah, I'm probably putting the Bukamon that gives me memory when I play something from my sources, even though this deck plays less from sources, but Ryugumon does it, Marienpulmon's inherit does it, so you do have ways to play stuff out of your sources, so you should be getting like more memory from there. And then I'm taking out like I think the Betamons and at least half of the Biomons. I can't remember now the list that I'm putting on the tournament, but I'm putting in 4 Swimmons, so I can have a more jamming inherit that I can slot down under my Digimons with Marienpulmon, Yao and Lanamon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually enjoyed the deck more than I thought, like originally, and I was a little bit skeptic how the deck would actually win games, but you do like go wide, kinda randomly or easily, so it's interesting to see if the deck has any like legs against like better decks, because Zephagamon is not top tier deck.
Yeah, it's fun deck to play, but like
I'm not expecting the Ryugumon deck or like this blue evolution source thing to actually be like super good, but I hope it's like at least mildly playable.
Yeah, I hate the fact that this deck like builds itself again and again, like with only new pieces, like you replace the old Xiangpengmons with Ryugumons, and it's so weird. I don't enjoy the fact.
Yeah, they have really printed so much support for this archetype of blue, and it hasn't yet been like truly good.
Yeah.
And I don't think Deep Savers support will do that either. But at least when Deep Savers come out in EX8, you are going to have so much options to make make this like Aegis-Dramon like aquatic deck. Like you have so many cards for that deck at that point.
That's true.
So even if you're not using Ryugumon, or maybe you use some part of the Ryugumon line also and stuff like that. So it's like it's going to be interesting to see when that comes out. But now we are doing with this, and Ryugumon felt pretty good.
It's fun deck. Nice to play against like some lower tier decks. Sometimes we have been grinding for our nationals, and the next video after this will be our nationals decks, not like deck profile videos, but something like that. And then we have the Zephagamon deck list. This is just what I built for the video. I like the Balmons there because, well, many of your stuff suspends something, and getting memory out of that is really great. And I don't enjoy the Promoteramon that much. It's a fine one of the Galemon promo feels much better than just the Teramon. This is like, I don't know, this could be like really strong deck, but it's missing something still. Yeah. Maybe the new Galantmon.
Yeah, and probably Shoto is the main character of Liberator, so he will probably get at least another like wave of support. So
yeah,
but I do.
Speaking about Galantmon, I mean medieval Galantmon.
Yeah, but I do like the fact that they're giving the Liberator Liberator characters, all of them are getting like support. So it's like I hope they keep it like kinda even if Shoto is the main character. I hope they don't just like ditch the other people and be like, yeah, you got your one line, now go away.
Yeah, I hope that also. But this is a fine deck. We have refined it a little for the tournament. The deck checks videos will start Sunday, maybe. Was it Sunday? There's a deck, yeah, Sunday.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
Yeah. Or Monday, I can't remember. You will see when they start. Just subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications, so you won't miss them out. And consider becoming a channel member to help us out, and we will see you at the next video. Bye.